a good way to start a new day with that beautiful Group 44 Jaguar. That's just a truly epic car. It looks savage, it sounds savage, so it is pretty savage. But yeah, welcome to Sunday at the Goodwood members meeting, the 76th edition. It's cold again, but we're going to persevere and make another great day from this. I think right now the Derek Bell Trophy or Derek Bell Cup is racing, so we're going to head to the paddock, film some cars, and yeah, I'll take you guys along for the ride. Yesterday I showed you the cars in action. Today I thought it'd be good to begin the vlog with showing you the cars just standing still in the paddock. Some beautiful cinematic shots, so let's start with that right now. Plowing through the mud here, trying not to fall. That would be unfortunate. But yeah, let's try to take a look at the F5000 cars again today. Hopefully it'll be a bit more interesting than yesterday. Well, to be honest, yesterday was pretty interesting as well. I've never seen race cars drive in the snow before, but yeah, let's try it again today. I'll show you the ground, it's really muddy out here. That was already a bit more interesting than yesterday in the snow, even though the snow made it very interesting, as I said earlier. But yeah, it is really difficult in these conditions to drive these cars, I guess. I mean, the temperatures are around freezing, so the tires will never get warm. The circuit is pretty wet. So props to the drivers that did go out here and gave us at least a little bit of a show. That was great. Thank you guys. what a way to start the afternoon. We just had lunch and then walked out to this revving Ferrari 512 BBLM, which is still revving now, right there behind me. And yeah, that sounds absolutely awesome. We are now going to walk around the circuit for a bit, film a bit more cars in action, maybe hang around in the paddock for a bit longer, and then we will return home in a few hours. So yeah, let's make the most of it. What's actually your take on these F5000 cars? I've heard some people say that they are very ugly. I personally think that they are very cool. So I'd love to know what your opinion is on this. Like, do you think they're cool? Do you think they sound good? Are they enjoyable to watch? I think they are. Let me know what you think. Now these cars, they are the holy grail here at Goodwood this weekend. Like every members meeting and I think revival as well, you can find very special cars here in this area, in these garages. So if you come here, make sure to come around here because you will always find very beautiful cars just standing here. And yeah, usually they will do a demonstration or race as well. So that's very cool to see. Now let's take a look at them. Next up is the Gurney Cup, which is a bunch of GT40s racing around the track. So that's going to be interesting. It's also going to sound very, very good. We'll go to the pre-grid. Wow, I can't talk anymore. It's cold. We will be going to the pre-grid in about a few minutes to watch the cars warm up and go onto the circuit. And then we'll just take a look at the cars when they're on the circuit as well. But yeah, I just wanted to mention, it's so cold out here this weekend. Like, I've been to many events, but I've never experienced an event that's this cold, like in season. It's still very early in the season, but nonetheless, it's just around the freezing temperatures, like 0 degrees Celsius, constantly the entire weekend, and that is just very, very cold. And normally, in normal conditions, it's not too bad, but here, when you're trying to enjoy yourselves and there's always this very hard wind, it's pretty tough. And then trying to film and take photos at the same time just makes it even harder and colder, especially for your hands. So yeah, let's persevere for a few more hours. So these cars will be racing in about a few minutes, or like 15 minutes or something like that, and it'll be very, very interesting. It'll be the track is a lot drier than yesterday, so these cars will probably be going a lot faster than yesterday as well. the Gurney Cup, sorry, the Gurney Cup. So that was the Dan Gurney Cup, and that was one of the most exciting races of the entire weekend, at least in my opinion. If you have time, do go watch the live stream from this race. It was really, the first 5 minutes were completely action-packed, and the rest was just completely awesome as well. The Shelbys and the Cobras, the Shelby Cobras and the 4GT40s were racing so hard. They were really going at it at full throttle, and yeah, it was really enjoyable to watch. So go watch the live stream and enjoy it. And with that beautiful Group 5 high-speed demonstration, it is time for us to end the weekend here at the members meeting. And what a weekend it was. It was very cold, it was snowy, but it was very special and very beautiful as well. We had a great time. Thank you again, Goodwood, for inviting us. Thanks again to you guys for joining us. I actually met some of you guys, which was amazing as well. Thank you for coming up to me and having a chat with me. That was very cool to see. And yeah, we'll be back with the next event. I don't really know when we'll be back, but we'll definitely be back when we get the chance to be at a next event in a few months from now or a few weeks from now. Who knows? So yeah, see you then.